Welcome to Death Valley, Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge. It's the Ole Miss Rebels against the LSU Tigers. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Checking in with the Ole Miss head coach before the game. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The Rebels will kick this away to get us going. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up into 36. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that.
He's got a crease. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
A big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw, it's Levitt. Grab near the sticks. It's Green. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Well, Chris, this is just a great opportunity early in this game. Now they're set up inside the 5-yard line. First and goal, maybe 4 chances to put this in the end zone and a chance to really get this thing started the right way.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
That's exactly how you want to open this game. This offense right down the field, good rhythm. They're able to stick it in the end zone. They utilize the tight end to do so. Chris, I've always felt like in the red zone near the goal line, the tight end is such a great weapon. Because of his size, he's a mismatch, and they use it here for the touchdown.
And we'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Really love this play design on third down. You get into a 3-by-1 formation and try to get your best player in a one-on-one situation on the backside, and it's an easy slant, easy pitch and catch, beautiful route, beautiful ball, and it's a conversion for the offense. Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down. Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
You know, these fourth down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not, unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
Off the play fake on first down. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That is not how you want to start this drive. Other than turning it over, that's about the worst thing that can happen. Now they're way behind the chains and they're off schedule. And Chris, at this point, you're looking to maybe get half of this back. The only thing that you should be trying to do on this second down play call is get to a position where you've got third and manageable to try to move the sticks.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
High completion sets up an important third down play. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
And that sets up a return. When he's got some space here. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Got an opening here. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Outstanding job up front. Look at the hole right here. The back has the counter play, this little misdirection, and it is wide open because of what they're doing up front. This offensive line is so good, and they are winning the line of scrimmage.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Grab for a touchdown.
That is way too easy of a touchdown for this offense. Just an easy throw on the outside on the fly route. Clearly there's been a breakdown in coverage. They've got to fix this. Nobody should be that open down the field.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So 2nd and 6 now. We'll pick up 4 on 1st. To the air. It's Levitt. Coming after him. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker. Inches away from it. Third down play. Looking for a fresh set of downs. Can they pick up the 1st on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Nice job by this offensive line up front and the running back. Good vision, finding that soft spot in the defense, falling forward on 3rd and inches. He's able to move the chains, but that 1st down was created by the success on 1st and 2nd down. Staying on schedule, that's certainly something that the defense is going to have to prevent.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Dangerous throw. You cannot make that throw. You can't throw it across your body, but in particular when you're getting hit. I really love this pass rush. Look how aggressive they are. They're getting into the backfield, making life difficult on this quarterback. I think they're speeding up his clock. You can tell he's just not thinking the way he normally thinks. Because
nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, Chris, sometimes you just get a fortunate bounce. And right here, that bounce for the offense was tremendous. But also credit the hustle of the other players. They're trying to get blocks, and they're in the area so they can recover that fumble.
The Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking for some space. It's Lacey. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris, I was telling you all week how impressed I was with these linebackers, and they're showing it right here. Look at them get into the backfield immediately, and a quick stop, beautiful tackle. Tell you what, they are popping some pads right now. Chris, watching tape of this free safety, he's so good in this center field position. He's got man defense being played in front of him, and so he can float wherever the quarterback's eyes go, he goes. And watch as he just floats with the eyes, and then he's able to bat that ball away. What a good player.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab near the sticks. It's Berry. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
A play like that is all set up because of the first down success. When it's second and short as a quarterback, you don't have to force the ball down the field. You can just work your progressions and allow the defense to dictate where the ball goes. Here, he finds his running back. It's an easy completion, and they move the chains.
He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 35.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, for me, this is just too much cushion from this corner. He needs to at least be aggressive enough to be in there to try to break up this out route. He knows that it's a timing pass, but you can tell he's threatened by the speed of this wide receiver, and so he's...
Touchdown, LSU. He couldn't stop him there. That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution to take the lead before halftime. Important because the other side gets the football, Joel, to begin the third quarter.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of a drive like that and a score like that. All these coaches talk about the middle section of the game, winning right before halftime and then right out of halftime. And right here, taking the lead, knowing that you've got to kick it off to start the third quarter, that is a massive moment. Now you can go in, make some adjustments, and really come out with a great defensive game plan for the early third quarter drive.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
You know, it's great if you hit these shots down the field early in the game, but they really serve two purposes. One, yes, you're trying to connect. But two, you're also keeping the defense honest. They cannot inch up near the line of scrimmage to stop the run. Now, this should produce some level of openness for that run game. I would expect them to get back to that here in the next series or two. Try to pound that rock.
Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense. If they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles, he's dropping back nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line to gain, moves the chains for a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Lacey. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Rebels come up to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Ole Miss takes their 2nd timeout now. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play. Ole Miss will call their 3rd and final timeout, approaching the final minute of play. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. And someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And now LSU will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. And the Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
We have not seen the quarterback run until now, and I guess we know why. Chris, he puts the ball on the ground. Credit the defense. Active hands, they're physical, and once they get in there, they're going to rip at that football, and it comes loose. It's a good turnover for them.
They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. So the catch sets up 2nd and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff, and the defense smothers him for no gain. The Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
Oh, this is great defense here on third down. They're swarming to the football. They knew the RPO was coming, and here they are ready to stop it, forcing a fourth down.
The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. He's got space. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, this is what makes him such a great player is that once he breaks that first level and he gets to the second and third level, he's just so elusive and he's so explosive, and the defense just cannot corral him, and he takes off for a big touchdown. This guy is just electric on the outside. What a great back.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Rebels offense back out on the field. The fumble the last time out symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
To play this position well, you've got to have great mechanics, and more specifically, Chris, you got to have great feet. And the footwork is just all wrong here. He threw this off his back foot, never going to be accurate, and clearly this ball is not in a place where he wants it to be.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Caught. The ball is loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
They are so fortunate that they're able to jump on that fumble, and somebody's got to get to this running back and tell him to calm down. Ball security is at a premium in these big games. He's got to start holding on to the football.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. And the Rebels have 1st and 10 here.
These are easy completions, in particular against zone defense. You see the middle of the field just kind of open up, and the tight end can just sit there. The key is to give the quarterback your numbers as a tight end. Big target right there in the middle of the field. And boom, it's a completion and a nice job for this offense.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Coaches preach to us, Chris, every week that they want their defense to play fast and they want their defense to play physical. And here, this is a great example of that. There's contact on the quarterback when he's making the throw, making life difficult on him in the pocket. He makes a good throw, but guess what? Wide receiver contacted right at the catch point. This type of physical play is exactly what they've been talking about. That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
The Rebels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I love the aggressive play from these defensive tackles, this defensive line, getting off blocks and getting into the backfield. It's tough to run the football down here inside the 10. You get into goal-to-go situation. Usually for me as a quarterback, I like to get on the edge and try to throw the football. They're trying to run it, and the defense is ready. This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
Pressure is coming. He'll be stopped short. Doesn't get there on the scramble. It'll set up 4th and goal.
What a great stop by this defense. Chris, here on 3rd and goal, they're able to pursue and get the quarterback down on the ground, and now there's a huge decision to be made. Now this offense has got to decide, do you try to go for 6, or do you take the 3 points and kick a field goal?
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, Rebels. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilson. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Gonna run it. It's Durham. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Lacey. Look out, he's breaking free. He's got, here he goes. The 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, as a quarterback, there are times when you know you're going to take a hit and you still got to stand in there and deliver. This was a beautiful throw for a touchdown, and he knows he's about to get hit. I tell you what, give a lot of credit to this quarterback. That takes a lot of courage.
They'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Wilson. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, they look to the right. The defense drops him for a loss. It went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Well, as the coaches told us, it was going to be a huge key to create negative yardage plays, in particular on first down. Defense is able to do it here.
Back to throw. It's Levin. Makes the catch. It's Durham. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios. All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable fourth down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. He's got a crease. Breaks into the... here he goes. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. The Tigers go back on top.
Chris, how about the speed to take it the distance? Once he got a crease, it was over. There were even some defenders that had an angle, but he outran all of them for a touchdown. What a huge play for this offense. An outstanding run by this back.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Grab down the middle. It's Odom. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. And there's the handoff. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. Throwing off play action. Prime time, moving to his left. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
I know his teammates are going to love this. They love the physical run and finish by this quarterback, but I got to tell you what, as a coach, you would love to see him get this first down and then get down and not take this big hit.
Got an opening here. He's in the clear. Here he goes. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks, which he's able to do for a big gain.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. Another clutch play for this quarterback who's having a very solid championship game, Joel. He shows the confidence they have in him in this must-win moment.
Chris, you hit it on the head. It's about the confidence, and you can see that confidence come out in the decisions that he is making. That ball is going to the proper spot. He's playing so efficient right now, and this game is going to be on his shoulders the rest of the way.
We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. Chance to strategize for this second down play. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Chris, you cannot take that sack. Second and goal inside the 3. You went from a two-way go as an offense, being able to run or pass, to now on third down, it's an obvious passing situation. If the defense wants to go nickel, they can certainly do that here.
And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and it'll cost the offense 5. Ball spotted back at the 12-yard line for third and goal now. Keeps it on the draw. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think you can settle for a field goal here. You need to put the ball in the end zone, and so now it's best play, best matchup. What do you got on that play sheet? Give me some heat off the sheet here on fourth.
Timeout taken by LSU, their second. They've still got one more left to work with. The crowd is roaring, trying to help this defense on fourth down. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. And the Tigers enter the final minute of play, just hoping to run this clock out. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Quickly behind the sticks here for the loss. Second down and 11. Ball handed off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Ole Miss takes their second timeout now. They've still got one more left to work with. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Takes the handoff. It's Berry. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. Ole Miss will call their third and final timeout, approaching the final minute of play. They can no longer stop the clock with the timeout. The Tigers will send the punt team onto the field. And it's taken at the 25. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain that moves the ball outside the 40. So here's the first play of the drive now that begin at the 41. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a late deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. The clock at 0-0. Now we'll wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium. It's the Texas Longhorns against the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Platt, and Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Steve Sarkisian before the game. This conference matchup between two teams that do not like each other very much is a great way to get things started here in the conference. I'll keep you posted on the energy and atmosphere at the half. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. And the Rebels will kick this away to get us going here. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Quick pass, the catch is made. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, you don't see that a lot. An RPO that's thrown a little bit down the field. Credit the quarterback. That's a really good decision. Wide receiver is open. Pitch and catch, easy completion.
The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Grab behind the line. It's Townsend. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. A defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up. To throw, it's Manning. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's down at the 3-yard line. They moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Man, Chris, you don't get many chances to just make a catch that wide open in the end zone. He has got to bring that one in. It's a good route, good throw. You've got to capitalize on these opportunities. You don't get many in big games, and here, that is a huge opportunity missed.
From the shotgun, drops back. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. We'll start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already.
Such a good start to this drive. After the defense gave up the touchdown, the offense needs to get things started with an easy completion, a nice little gain, and now they've got something going.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Important 2nd down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Nice grab. It's Alexander. They make the tackle, but that plane moves it inside the red zone. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joe, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
I think this wide receiver heard the footsteps back there. Look at the defense is closing in. You can tell the wide receiver just takes his eyes off the ball. And that's just a clear drop. Should have brought that one in, and then you got to protect yourself for the hit. But, boy, that ball's got to be caught.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Oh, and another incompletion.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
That is such a demoralizing play for a defense. They have done everything right, put themselves in a position where it's 4th and forever. You've got to get yourself off the field. You cannot allow this offense to take that risky of a play call and convert.
Kill. 528, Cruz. 528, Cruz. Bender.
Wants to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
That is exactly how you want to start this game as an offense. Great rhythm, opening drive, right down the field for a touchdown, and they use the tight end to put it in the end zone. This defense has to be aware of that. We have seen it on film. They want to use the tight end in this situation. They've got a key on this player, maybe even double-team him the rest of the game.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Manning. Bringing pressure. Receiver makes the catch. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They make the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though.
Remember, Chris, you've got to secure the ball, then get the foot down, and he's able to do that. Then you got to maintain control through the process of potentially going to the ground out of bounds. He gets all three of those elements, and it's a first down. That's a really good job.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. It's caught. He's got room. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. They're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Play action, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that's tough when you're rolling to your left as a quarterback, trying to escape the rush and get the ball down the field. Plus, he's got contact as he's trying to release. It's almost impossible to throw a ball accurately down the field, and that's why it leads to an incompletion.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, not all turnovers are equal. This one clearly is going to hurt the rest of the day. You drive all the way down inside the red zone, feel like you've got points right there for you, and you turn the football over. Credit the defense bowing their neck, but that is a big mistake here offensively.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's got some space. Look out. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs.
Stay up, stay up.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, this is the problem with taking a sack on first down. It's long yardage. Now they don't get a completion, and it's going to be third and forever.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Well, they just had nothing going there on that series, Chris. You've got nothing happening on first and second down. You're backed up. You're into an obvious passing situation, and that's exactly what we talked about all week they had to avoid is these third and longs. This one's incomplete, but really it was about first and second down not having any success.
They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Dropping back, it's Manning. And he finds the running back in the flat. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Now they call a run. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Game makes it second and long. That's tough against a defense like this. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. On a big play by this elite corner. Joel, he told us they better not try me today. I'm going to make him pay. Here goes.
And, Chris, it's that confidence that just sets him apart. He knows that if the ball is in the air, he can go get it. He turns into a wide receiver. I can't believe they're throwing it his direction. As a quarterback, you've got to be aware of where he is. You've got to avoid him at all costs.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, you don't see that often. He is normally so sure-handed, and as a quarterback, that cannot creep into the back of your head. Keep going to him. Remember, he's one of your best players.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. Breaks into the open. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Texas. A big defensive score.
This group is so good. You try to force the ball against this group, they're going to step in front and pick it off. But here's what I really love. Look at all of these guys. All 10 players that don't have the ball. They're looking for blocks, trying to put it in the end zone. That's exactly what they do.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And they'll run it with the draw play. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
This is one of those plays that doesn't look like it should be tough to defend, but it always ends up being tough to defend. The linebackers have to get back into their pass sets. If it's sold correctly on the offensive side, it puts a lot of pressure on that second level. And here,
looking to throw it deep. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, that's just a punch in the gut for this offense. They have the exact right play call. It's a good route and a beautiful ball, and he just drops it. Those are the types of plays you're going to remember late in this game. You've got to connect when it's there, and that was a dagger waiting to happen, and they can't pull it in.
And they'll bring him down. The defense punctuating the second quarter with a big play. Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexander. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, but it's incomplete and a little dump-off pass. Brings up 2nd down.
Man, they avoided a disaster there. I thought that could have been picked, and they told us all week long that they were going to expect some of those screen routes. We knew that this team was very good in the screen game, and defensively they are aware of that, and they're ready to diagnose this thing early. Great pursuit, great effort. I tell you, this defense, they're not going to be surprised.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Takes off in a bootleg. Quick throw to the left. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and they've got him for a sack on 3rd down.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
Can they catch him? You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Looking downfield, it's Manning. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, this might be the only way to stop this quarterback. He is so good. If he sits back there and gets a rhythm, he's going to pick apart this defense. And rather than trying to come up with some intricate coverage or confuse him in coverage, they're trying to get after him and hurry him in the pocket. And that is working on this snap. This is the game plan. This is where I would sit.
The receiver grabs it, breaks into the clear. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
They're doing such a good job of recognizing coverage. Watches the wide receiver, sees that it's man, so he continues to run in his route. And as a quarterback, you've got to understand that your window is going to be tighter. You're not looking for an open gap. No, you're trying to look for a window and a matchup that you like. He finds it with his wide receiver, accurate ball, and he gets some yards after the catch for a first down.
Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. The Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry-up. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense is totally locked in right now, and they understand where this quarterback is trying to go with the football. He's making poor decisions, and they're making him pay. 2 straight interceptions on back-to-back series for this group. They're doing a marvelous job.
They'll run it here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and the pass is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, you never want to turn the football over, but you especially don't want to turn the football over when you give your opponent a short field. This is an ill-advised throw. The quarterback has got to make better decisions than this. He forces the football, and it's a turnover, and now the defense is setting their offense up for success. A short field, got to capitalize with a touchdown.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to pass, it's Manning. On the move now. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective, is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance.
And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Second down after that run on the previous play. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation. And the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 25.
Well, this is why 1st and 2nd down success is so critical. You give yourself a 3rd and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion.
He's got space. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on 1st down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on 1st down.
And the Rebels are in the red zone. The shotgun running play call. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made just short of the marker. Looks like it's going to be inches to go.
A play like that on 1st down is a coach and quarterback's best friend. Now you got 2nd and inches, you can do whatever you want. I particularly love taking a shot here, maybe a heavy play action, get the ball down the field, really force those safeties to defend that pass deep.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. The Rebels back on top.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play calling? Nowhere to run up the middle.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. The short completion of the tight end. Breaking free on the right. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Short throw complete to the tight end.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to go a bit aggressive. Leaning on the run game here. He's got a crease. And that gain good enough for the 1st down, of course. It'll set up a 1st and goal as we pause for the 2-minute timeout. Longhorns line it up with 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
They're in a really good position here offensively. A field goal makes it a 2-possession game. Now it's about taking as much time off this clock as you possibly can. Love running the football in this next play. I don't even think that they need to score. If it's open, go down, kick the field goal, take the 2 possessions, and drain the clock as much as you can.
Gonna run it. It's Smothers. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of play. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their 1st. Strategy session before this 3rd down play. The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Here's the handoff. Ball carrier tackled there. Ole Miss takes their 2nd timeout now. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
That is exactly what they wanted to do on this drive. Take some time off the clock, get themselves into scoring range, and extend the lead to a 2-possession lead here in the 4th quarter. Check, check, and check. Great job by this offense, and the kicker rolls out there and just buries it.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Here comes a handoff. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense. Just handed the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down,
got an opening here. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Well, Chris, we knew explosive plays were going to play a huge part in this game, and here the field is totally flipped on the RPO, the run-pass option. Great read from this quarterback. He gives it to his back, and you can see once the lane is there, he's got great explosiveness in the open field, and it's a huge gain for the offense.
Looking for some space. It's Lacey. Good enough for first down yardage. The Rebels will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He lets it rip. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Touchdown, Rebels. He barrels into the end zone.
Okay, Chris, they still have a chance in this one. That's a pretty clutch touchdown with a little bit of time remaining. Now you got to go get that onside kick and give yourself a chance.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they were clearly prepared for what's going on here on the onside kick. And this is a great job covering this one up, getting the ball, and now setting up their offense with good field position.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Open, and he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas. The Longhorns with a huge score to answer. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy that was going to have to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan. And obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 000. That's it, game over. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.